Welcome to the second issue of the Best of Powerboating. Last season ended with several new World Championship titles awarded. 2010 has been a key year for the UIM, with the full recognition by the International Olympic Committee, which for sure will boost powerboating to a new dimension. In 2010, the UIM, Union Internationale Motonautique, awarded over 75 world titles and organized thousands of international races all over the world. Enjoy this program and the final events of the season, packed with spectacular action and performances. Aquabike ended its World Championship in China in Liuzhou after the season's first two GPs in France and Italy. With most of the world titles already awarded in offshore, rally jet and slalom categories, the battle was still open for the top class pro classes. In F1 runabout, the French Lemoine crowned the season, winning race and title in front of Pons and Medori. Lemoine also won the battle for the night slalom to secure his third title of the season. In F1 ski division, Michael Porret closed the game, winning race and titles in front of his brother Jeremy. Another French success. In the women's category, Julie Boulteau struck her third season GP and a deserved world title. A great show of freestyle saw Ivan Potanin crowning a fantastic season, winning race and title for his Russian flag in front of Italian Valerio Calderoni and Frenchman Stompe. UIM Aquabike Class Pro in 2010 assigned 10 world titles, 8 for France and 1 each for Russia and Portugal. An exciting step forward is expected in 2011. The season starting in Guadeloupe with Rally Jet and then a 6 GP Class Pro World campaign, beginning in Doha, Qatar next March, and then going on through Italy, France, and China. The second half of the 2010 UIM Class 1 World Powerboat Championship generated high drama and some truly spectacular and breathtaking racing. The first silverware of the season, the European Championship, was decided at the Italian Grand Prix on Stresa's magical Lake Maggiore. A weekend of dramatic action saw Wellmax grab their third straight win in the EDOX pole position, and defending world champions Fatsa complete the double to lift the European title after winning an enthralling race 2, which saw 3 outfits racing neck and neck to take the checkered flag within seconds of each other. The Class 1 fleet then headed to the UAE to close out the season in the Abu Dhabi and Emirates Dubai Duty-Free Dubai Grand Prix. As far as the world title was concerned, it was simply a case of when Fatsa would wrap it up, not if. And Wellmax looked in control of the EDOX pole position championship with the Middle East title up for grabs. An action-packed Abu Dhabi Grand Prix saw Team Abu Dhabi's Al Tayer and Tomlinson take their first win together, with Al Mari and Giorgio Manuzzi an impressive second in Victory 2010, and negotiators Fendi and Carpitella complete the podium. In an incident-filled second race, the red flag flew, and 3 boats were sidelined in 2 separate incidents. Victory 2010 was the first to go, followed moments later by Skydive Dubai and Negotiator. Fatsa went on to win the restart and clinch the coveted world title, ahead of Wellmax and Geyser and Zaborowski and Relecta. Fatsa struck gold again in the Emirates Dubai Duty Free Grand Prix, winning race 1 ahead of Team Abu Dhabi and Wellmax. And then again in the final race of the season, outpacing Wellmax and GSG Ceramic Designs Capellini and Montevocci's to lift the Middle East Championship.
Everyone did a fantastic job. We are very proud to be here at the end and to get the world title.
Really, I am happy. I want to say thanks for everybody who worked here in Class 1.
Tandberg and Selmer were again imperious in qualifying, winning in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, to become the first all-Norwegian pairing to lift the EDOX pole position championship. The season ended with the glamorous gala finale at the DIMC for Dubai, where all the protagonists were honored and the victory team received for the 10th time the Sam Griffith Trophy, the most coveted trophy of Class 1 racing. After Portugal and Russia, F1 H2O last October began a 3-GP journey in China, starting in Linyi. 4 drivers were within 1 point of the world table, led by Price and Al-Khamzi. In qualifying, rookie Carella grabbed his first ever pole. In the opening lap, it was a mad croc 1-2, with Price sliding to third. After an exciting race, Carella crowned his first victory in front of teammates Celio and Cantando. Next up was in Luzhou. Chaos at the start when Anderson jumped the lights, taking Carella with him, forcing both to do a drive-through penalty. Price led from his second starting position after a great start, with pole sitter Al Hamali ending his race early for a technical failure. After 37 laps, Price won for the 8th of his career, moving into first in the points chase. In Shenzhen, drama in the first few laps when Price crashed out early, losing his leadership, and up front Al Hamali held back the tears of failing to finish a GP. While Cantando got back to victory after 44 starts and moved ahead on the leaderboard with his 12th career win. In Doha, Qatar, Price rocketed away at the start, with Celio chasing him. Then Cantando crashed out, and after the restart, Celio did his best to catch Price. But the local team driver wouldn't be stopped on this occasion to move ahead once again in the world table. In Abu Dhabi at the start, Celio got it right with Price passing Carella into second place, while the Italian fell to 5th. Celio is able to just hold off Price, who has no answer winning for the 9th time in his career, to move just 4 points behind Price for the title. Last GP was in Sharjah for a final duel between Price and Celio. Most of the drama was served up in qualifying, with the Mad Croc team getting first and third positions as Price struggled, taking 5th. At the start, local driver Al Hamali took the lead from his second place start position and held it throughout. Price immediately got past Anderson and took up his pursuit of Celio, but then he made too many mistakes. First, he almost flipped over, and then he hit a turnboy, receiving a 1-lap penalty. Celio took the title for the second time in 4 years in front of Price and Carella in this very special 30th anniversary season of the UIM F1 H2O World Championship.
For 2010, we had an extremely exciting World Championship, open up to the last of the 8th event, where Sami Celio, the Finnish champion, was crowned world champion. And for 2011, our program are 3 events in Europe, 3 events in Asia, and 3 events in the Middle East. Big excitement. Stay with us if you like Formula One, and we promise you a great show.
The World Offshore 225 Championship was launched in 2003 by UIM and Istanbul Offshore Club and classified as World Championship Series in 2008. In 2010, Istanbul Offshore Club broke a new world record by organizing 20 races within 1 year. The closed canopy race cats, powered with standard 225 HP engines, can reach a speed of 90 miles. It has been a tough competition between number 2 YKM Sport and number 5 Galatasaray during the season of the Arketon 2010 World Offshore Championship. After running neck and neck throughout most races, YKM Sport, piloted by Saruhan Tan and Kerem Zorlu, won the title by just 155 points in front of Galatasaray team, comprising Kerem Tuncer, Yosef and Berna Mulbauer. In third place was number 3 Besiktas with Ali Tanir and Murat Leki. Pleasure Navigation has a new appointed promoter. A formal agreement was signed in Malta at the beginning of January in front of the local authorities. The new Maltese-based company, International Sea Racing, will organize and promote the World and Continental Endurance Championship, a form of powerboating which most closely reflects the boatyard industries. Let's meet the protagonist of this new UIM achievement.
This is a milestone for the UIM. Endurance is one of the key disciplines for the future developments of the UIM. We are very much confident that we can build a solid, long-lasting future with our Maltese partners, backed by the Maltese government.
We are really happy to see this deal concluded. We have been following progress for the last month, so we are overjoyed that finally we have this contract signed.
We should achieve what we are here to achieve, namely having a pleasant and attractive sport, but also obviously making a business venture profitable and interesting for the investors.
Cowes, Isle of Wight, was the venue for the 3-day British Powerboat Festival last August. Over 70 boats gathered to compete in this action-packed program, with the UIM Marathon World Cup headlining the weekend. Its 2 rounds comprised the Cowes 100 and one of the world's great endurance challenges, the Cowes Torquay Cowes at its 50th anniversary. Rough seas and 3-meter swells set the scene for dramatic and spectacular action. With conditions favoring the heavier craft, first past the checkered flag in the Cowes 100 was Red FPT, piloted by Fabio Buzzi, fellow Italian Emilio Riganti, and Britain's Simon Powell. In the Cowes Torquay Cowes, Red FPT again established its authority, crossing the finishing line in a time of 3 hours 26 minutes and winning the race and the UIM Marathon World Cup. Another chapter in Cowes' rich powerboating history was written. A summary of the season from the UIM president Raffaele Chiuli.
2010 was just a great season. It was a great season from the sport viewpoint. It was a great season from the achievement that the UIM made. I would like to mention the full recognition got by the International Olympic Committee at the Vancouver Winter Olympic Games, but also the agreement signed with the United Nations Environment Programme and the strengthening of the cooperation with the 4 leading motorsport international federations. This was just a great year for the UIM, and I'm looking forward to even a greater season in 2011.
Powerboating now looks to its Gala Awards evening, which will be held in Monaco at the prestigious Salle des Étoiles, where all the 2010 world champions will receive their deserved honor, and the whole UIM family will celebrate together an unforgettable season. See you next time.